Okay, hi, so I'm Kayla, and a year ago today I recorded my very first ever video on YouTube, and it was so bad, and watching it now is really cringy, but I'll play a little bit of it for you, just for kicks. So I'm Kayla, and I'm 17. For today's video, I put on the same shirt that I wore in that video. And you can see how much the shirt itself has changed, and I'm kind of doing it as a symbol of how much I have changed because I'm lame and I like symbols and all that kind of stuff. So here's the shirt that I wore in that very first video. It's my free hug shirt. I think it's shrunk a little bit since then. But I actually used this for my hair dye shirt while I was at university, so it's all bleached and colored now, but I like to keep it just because, I don't know. Since my first video, I've changed a lot physically and as a person. That was a little redundant, but as you can see here through the clips that I'm showing you, my hair color has changed a lot, the way that I talk has changed a lot. I don't know if it's changed quite as much in person as it has through the camera, but when I first started making videos, I found it very hard to talk to the camera. And while I'm still not the best at it, I think I've improved slightly. When I first started making videos, I also felt that I needed to put on a little bit of an act in order for people to like me on YouTube. I stopped doing that around probably November, but it's gotten better since then, I feel. So when I started YouTube a year ago today, on June 27th, 2012, I had just finished grade 12 and I was moving on to university. So I started I started vlogging a lot in university, and I think the days when I was making the most videos were probably around November, October, somewhere in there. Those were the days. No, they weren't. I had like 50 people watching me, which was great. I love those people, but I definitely did not have much of an audience at all. And I don't know, I just think those were kind of the days when I was most into YouTube. I'm not quite as into it anymore, as you can probably tell from my uploading once every 7 years, you know, but I still do like YouTube a lot. I think it's a really cool place, and I have friends around the world, which is always neat, because of YouTube, that is. And I don't know, I think it's a really neat platform to share your ideas and get your thoughts out there. It's just a cool place to be, I think, so go YouTube. While I was in university and I was making all these videos, I had a lot of personal stuff going on behind closed doors, behind camera lens, whatever you want to say. But I had a lot of personal stuff going on, so I tried not to let that leak into my videos too much, because while I want to be honest with you guys, I still want to have some kind of a veil over my privacy. You guys don't need to know every lame thing that goes on in my life, but yeah, I was dealing with a lot, so I feel like that's made me grow a lot as a person, and I feel that I have changed a lot as a person from a year ago when I was a really awkward girl with short black hair just trying to fit in somewhere. Now I'm not quite as bad, and I feel like I have a little bit more of a purpose in life and such, so I've changed a lot. Change is good. Change is always good, whether it's changing your room up, moving around some furniture, changing your occupation, changing the circle of people that you talk to if you're not talking to very good people and they're toxic for you. Change in general, I think, is always good, as a general rule anyways. So the change that I, as a person, have made since June 27th, 2012, that was hard to say. The change I've made as a person since then, I think, has definitely been beneficial to me and probably the people around me, because I'm not quite as miserable as I was a year ago. So that's something that I think is definitely a good thing. Okay, let's fade back to me now. If you have stuck around with me for a couple days or a couple weeks or a few months or the entire year, I just want to thank you so much for coming along on this little internet journey with me. It's definitely not ending here. If that's where you thought I was going, haha, too bad for you. But I do like YouTube a lot. I'm just busy all the time now, and I'm not quite as motivated to make videos as much as I used to be back in university when I didn't necessarily do all that much. Bad, not good. But I'll still be making videos, and as always, I really appreciate your guys' support, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is getting a little cheesy, so I'm gonna cut it. I hope you guys are doing super duper. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Happy 1 year, YouTube. Wanna buy me dinner? Okay, bye. Oh.